All right, what's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to be doing training for you guys, talking about stacking confluences. Now, this is going to be one of the most value-packed videos on this channel. I'm pretty much going to break everything down, my entire thought process when I'm entering a position, what I'm looking for in advance with a real-time setup with you guys. And I just posted this in the Pro Discord. I'd highly recommend watching this video until the very end. All right, there's so many videos out there on YouTube, but you need to take action. So after you watch this video, I want you guys to copy my setup and take immediate action. So you can think of it as kind of like homework. After you watch this video, try to replicate what I'm showing you, take a notepad, pen out if you have to, and mark these things down, all right? This is specifically for trading Bitcoin and ETH. However, you can use this across any asset on any time frame, although I always recommend at least a 1 hour time frame. Now, if you guys would like the trading indicators that I'm using to help me out with this strategy, click the first link in the description below to get access to the 2 easy algo indicators, as well as our 3rd easy SMC indicator, which is coming out very, very shortly. But stacking confluences, right? This is one of the most important parts of trading, as well as your trading psychology, right? When you're stacking confluences, you want to see multiple different criteria aligning, all pointing towards the same direction on your chart. Now, the more amount of confluence you have, the better, obviously. So if you only have 2 confluences, that's not going to be a high probability trade. But when you have 4 or 5 different confluences, now you have a high probability trade, and you can feel confident when you're entering your trade, as opposed to kind of just guessing, flipping a coin, and hoping that the price goes one way or another, which is what most of you guys are doing. So keep in mind, when you're stacking these confluences, you need to be patient. So you're not always going to be in a trade, but the caveat to that is that when you are in a trade, they're going to be high probability trades, and they're going to go your way most of the time. And just for proof of this, in the Pro Discord, I've hit 100% the past 2 to 3 weeks on my Bitcoin setups. And this might not go my way, right? Sometimes it doesn't go your way. It's a part of trading, but I'm going to show you this in real time and see if the trade works out in our favor. So I'm currently looking at a short position here at around 26.4. And the reason being is because of the confluences that I'm about to mention. Now, put these confluences in order of which ones I think are most important, right? So the first one, higher time frame support and resistance zones. Now, it's very important that you use higher time frame levels, even if you're on a lower time frame. This is because higher time frame levels, or should I say zones, are more respected than lower time frame zones. Inside of Easy Algo, we have a multi-time frame support and resistance option, also with zones. So right now, I'm using the 12-hour support and resistance zones on the 1 hour time frame. Now, this is extremely beneficial and a must-have when you're trading, in my opinion. All right, now the second confluence I like to use is a key fib level. In this instance, we have a golden pocket from this swing high all the way to this swing low. Now, there's a few different swing highs, right? The reason I'm using this swing high is because, first of all, it's the most prominent swing high, right? We saw a strong move to the downside from this level right here, telling me that this is indeed a valid swing point. And also, these other little swing points have already been invalidated. Price has already tagged the golden pocket, right? If I draw from this swing high, you can see price had already rejected. So I'm not going to use that same golden pocket. Now I'm going to look for the previous swing high before this one. So I see we have a golden pocket Fibonacci level. There's a few different key levels you can use. I like to stick with the golden pocket. Now, inside of Easy Algo, we have the automatic golden pocket as well for you. So if you don't know how to draw the golden pocket quite yet, you can use the auto golden pocket inside of Easy Algo, right? You can see we had a perfect rejection from that 1 hour golden pocket this morning as well. All right, so that's the second major confluence I like to use. The third is going to be a swing failure of a pivot point. So in this case, I'm looking at this bearish candle right here, where we saw a strong move to the downside, right? A strong move to the downside from this candle, telling me that there is a lot of selling pressure in this general area. And it's also aligning perfectly with our 12-hour resistance zone, as well as the golden pocket. So now we have 3 major confluences at one level. So if that doesn't tell you that you need to go short at this level, then I don't know what does, right? So swing failure of a major pivot is a great confluence that I like to use. Now, it will take time to start eyeing, where these key pivots are and how you can trade with them. But I post all of my ideas in the Pro Discord. So if you want to learn directly from me, like I said, click the first link in the description description below. And also how I know this is a key pivot is because if we were to break this level, right, as you can see, we're in a downtrend with lower lows and lower highs. If we were to break and close above this level, we would have a shift in market structure. So now we're kind of incorporating those smart money concepts into the strategy, even though it's not, a smart money concept strategy by any means. But this is the last pivot point that we must break in order to shift market structure. All right. And then the fourth confluence, the USDT dominance. I highly recommend each and every one of you guys watching puts the USDT dominance on your watch list. As you can see, it's one of the main pairs that I watch. Now, this inversely correlates to Bitcoin. So when USDT dominance goes down, Bitcoin goes up. And when the USDT dominance goes up, Bitcoin goes down. So if you're looking at the USDT dominance and see, in this case, we're at a golden pocket from this swing low to this swing high and a point of control, I'm expecting some sort of bounce from here, which adds confluence to my Bitcoin short because, okay, if I'm expecting some sort of bounce on the USDT dominance, I'm going to expect the inverse on Bitcoin. So in this case, that would be a short position, and that lines up perfectly with the level that I have in mind. Now, number 5, sentiment. Now, this is kind of like a bonus, but when you see on Twitter and on the news that everyone is getting bullish at a certain level, you can try to fade retail because most of the time retail is going to be long, and retail always gets bullish at resistance and bearish at support. It happens every single time. When we were down here losing these lows, everyone was calling for 20K. Little do they know that we shot up directly from that level. So you can use sentiment to your advantage and try to fade the retail. And I want to mention one other confluence very briefly, which actually should probably be the second or third on this list, which I did not include, which is the easy oscillator. So if you notice that price is approaching a key level that you're looking at, and the easy oscillator is in that overbought zone, in this case, oversold zone for a long position, that adds even more confluence. So you have so many different things, so many inputs on easy algo telling you that if price comes up to this level, we're going to go down. And that is how I trade 99% of the time. I'm not scalping on the 1 minute time frame. I'm being patient. I'm stacking my confluences, and I'm waiting for those high probability setups. So that's it for this video. It's kind of a shorter video, but I think this was a very much needed, important video. And I hope this helped a lot of you guys out. I hope you're taking notes and apply what you're being told. It's so easy to get caught up in the endless YouTube video loop, right? There's so many different videos out there teaching so many different strategies. Pick one that resonates with you, that you understand, and then take action, because I can only teach you guys so much. You need to take action yourself, right? But that's it for me in this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.